Getting ready for what should be a good one tonight here in Houston. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, the second of four between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Angels, as longtime manager Mike Scioscia will line up his guys like this. Dallas Keuchel will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. Eric Ibar to move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
First pitch, 6-10.
And that's in there for a strike, 1-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swinging a ground ball to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So a ground out to short gets us started, and with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. J.B. Shuck will step in now. First pitch coming. And he lays off there, 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Cox is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you'd call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
Mike Trout will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, he's a strike away now from going a strong 1-2-3 to start the ball game.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Starting lineup for the Astros looks like this. They'll match up against a former first-round pick of the Angels, left-hander Tyler Skaggs. And defensively, the Angels will look like this in the field. Chris Carter will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Out of play. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there. Even on a curveball, that's a borderline strike. But he could only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Jose Altuve will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Number 30 will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
An 89-mile-an-hour fastball is not overpowering by any stretch, but it sure had him on his back foot.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a ground ball hit sharply to the right side and through past Kendrick at second, a base hit.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Gary Cox will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. After 1, no score. Albert Pujols leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
First offering on the way. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
What are you, crazy, Blue?
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
3-0 now. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. That one's in there, 3-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Line hard into left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
David Freese will take his cuts now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Line to left. And the Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Josh Hamilton will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Let's go, Astros.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be two. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Yeah, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Howie Kendrick will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Water.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Full count, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that runner will get a head start out there.
Here we go, Astros. Here we go.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
That's what you do against a sinker baller. If that ball's fading away, go right back up the middle with it. He just bounces this one right into center field.
Cole Calhoun will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Holy, shut him down here.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Let's keep him right there, man.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Let's go. Shut him down. Get that batter out.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Let's go, Astros.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Baby, you rocked it.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Diego Corona will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Catcher, Diego Corona.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Let's go, Astros!
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Scream for ice cream now! We got ice cream!
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a hot shot toward right center, and that's going to carry over the head of the second baseman Kendrick for a base hit.
Some guys with 2 strikes, they become dead right field hitters. You can see here, he lets the ball get in on him a little bit, doesn't try to do too much with this thing, then just rides it right into right field. That's well done right there.
Archie Chan will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Come on, Houston!
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Late swing here as this is pushed softly over toward the right side. The tag gets one. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April.
Dexter Fowler.
On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. Ibar for 1. Back to Pujols, not in time, and they can't get them both.
Kind of lucky to get an out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
J.D. Martinez will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Check on Fowler. Now here it comes. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Chris Iannetta will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Chris Iannetta.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Let's get the win, Astros! Let's go, bro.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And one away now here in the Angel third.
Shortstop number 2, Eric Ibar.
Eric Ibar will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now he runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will be in time to get Ibar as a nice play takes care of him.
The batter number 3.
J.B. Shuck will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at this one in show motion. That's a great camera shot there, looking straight down the left field line. And you see him take an inside route to the ball, let those hands stay back, and just spray this thing to the opposite field.
Mike Trout will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Too low, 1-0. For Shuck, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign.
Don't give up the run, man!
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
Let's stop right here!
really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Oh, shut him down right here, dang it.
Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Jonathan Villar makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Jonathan Villar.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. A rough start to the home third. There's one away.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Chris Carter will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
0-2 now to a guy who struck out 212 times last year to lead the major leagues. That's not a good combination.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Jose Altuve will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Number 30 will dig in. He singled his first time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, you get the 2-out hit. Now he's in scoring position after the wild pitch. Just goes to show you how quickly things can get away from you if you're not careful.
a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Gary Cox will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Gary Cox.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Astros, let's go!
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Calhoun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Space City. It's now 2-0 Houston. Albert Pujols will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Albert couldn't quite keep the weight back that time as this ball is pulled foul out of play. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Put him away!
Swing and a high chopper. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. David Freese will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Well, that's a nice job there at first. He takes it on one hop. Probably has time to do it himself, but he'll flip it to his pitcher instead.
Josh Hamilton will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one is a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Josh Hamilton. And the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw in time and the side is retired. Angels score in the inning on the home run by Josh Hamilton. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels 1. Diego Corona will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Catcher, Diego Corona.
First pitch coming. And that's dead center for strike one. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The 1-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Come on now.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Archie Chan will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my loo there. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And no problem there for Ibar as this becomes out number 2.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. Those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Dexter Fowler will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Knock it out, Dexter!
Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Cole Calhoun will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Just does stay alive as this is foul back. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. Throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with two bases.
Chris Iannetta.
Will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball one.
Obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
Two and oh.
No, that's bad. You got it in there.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Turned it loose on 2-0, but he popped it up over to the right side of the infield. Number 30 is under it, no problem, one away.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Eric Ibar will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Right here.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Fowler is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
And now looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run there. Now, sometimes these seem like little mistakes at the time, but now he's still at second with 2 away.
J.B. Shuck will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Don't give up the run.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And a good sinker there as it's bounced to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. They still trail it here 2-1. J.D. Martinez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line drive caught at third by Freeze. That ball was smoked, but he's gone nonetheless to start the home fifth.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Jonathan Villar will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Showing bunt here as he gets this one down. And a barehanded pickup, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Not a bad idea right here. Runs have been pretty hard to come by, and he's going to try to lay one down to get something started. But defensively, it was covered well, and they nail him at first.
Chris Carter will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Two and 0 now.
Go!
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2 and 0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2 and 1 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons with you in this one. And here's the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this will be fouled away. And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Yeah, that is really athletic there coming off the mound. Normally you'd figure a lefty would fall towards the third base side, but he gets a good break on this ball, and he's able to hustle over there to both make the scoop and the tag for the out.
Albert Pujols will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 strike to Pujols. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
David Freese will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it won't end the inning as it's thrown away.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Josh Hamilton will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Ball 1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Howie Kendrick will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. Jose Altuve will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taken 3-1.
3-2, here it is. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Definitely not a guy you wanted to lose here.
Number 30.
Now, you got something else to worry about besides your command.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And he's seen enough here. That's going to be all for Tyler Skaggs. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Dane De La Rosa will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Dane De La Rosa.
Number 30 will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's the 1-0. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Gary Cox will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Here comes one down the dirt road.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3 and 2. You know, he's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Diego Corona will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Let's go now.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Johan Esposito will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Johan Esposito.
Cole Calhoun will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Cole Calhoun.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Let's take you through that at-bat right here on Show Track. Now you're going to see he'll start things off with a nice slider. But he's not going to double that pitch up. He's going to keep that one in his back pocket for a little while until he needs it again. Then after a little bit of a battle, goes back to that slider and finishes him off.
Chris Iannetta will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Come on, let's get me out here.
Fouled straight back. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Eric Ibar will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Archie Chan will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Archie Shan.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, I'll tell you, if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch. That's just a tough call to go against you.
Got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Dexter Fowler will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Let's go.
Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
1 out, nobody on. The 1-0 home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a high chopper. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
Since coming in the 6th, I mean, he's knocked down 5 in a row. It's given him a real lift out there.
J.D. Martinez will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Wait for the pitch.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. J.B. Shuck will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Mike Trout will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. Cox will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Albert Pujols will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. The 1-1 home. Fouled back. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Here comes the go-ahead run. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. He gets a good pitch that he can handle, and boy, does he put a charge into this one. And that's going to wind up plating the go-ahead run as he's into second base with an RBI double.
Raul Valdez will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Raul Valdez.
David Freese will be his first assignment out of the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Well, for Pujols, he's at second with his second double of this young season. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. On the ground softly to short. And a close play at first, as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Josh Hamilton will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire many a time before. But you got to give him a little bit of credit on the mound. He's not backing down one bit.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now.
Oh, and a great swing right there. That's his third RBI of the night, and he continues to swing the bat well.
Howie Kendrick will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Go, shut him down.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Here's a line drive, caught coming off the bag. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher
for the
set to toe the rubber here is Kevin
40.
Jepson will be the one getting the assignment. Jonathan Villar will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The shortstop.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And now on the mound, this is where you need to get into that mindset of putting these guys away. You're up 2 here on the road, and a nice 1-2-3 inning here could pretty well take this crowd out of the ballgame.
Chris Carter will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now Carter with a big swing as he lifts this one high in the air out to deep left field. Backing up on it is Hamilton. He'll quickly run out of room as this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, Now they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider, but this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate. He doesn't miss it.
Joe Blanton will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Jose Altuve will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Oh, and a little Kentucky fastball that time by Blanton. It's strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
I can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here's the 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Fouled off into the seats behind first. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a hard liner towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Number 30 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far. Changeup, called strike 1.
Let's go one more time, baby.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. On to the 9th inning here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Angels 4 and the Luis Rodriguez will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Cole Calhoun will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
Right. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Chris Iannetta will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Let's go. Take this guy down.
Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is taken in for the second out.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Eric Ibar will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
J.B. Shuck will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Ibar on at first, and now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1, then it remains a 4-3 game. Ernesto Frieri is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 49, Ernesto Frieri.
Gary Cox will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
And with him in there trying to preserve a one-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Diego Corona will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. And 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Archie Chan will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now the 1-1 is hit sharply back up the middle, and it's going to get on into center. It's a base hit.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Jason Castro will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Jason Castro.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life up in the zone. Just takes off on you.
And he misses with it, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And that's where speed can definitely change a ball game. He's able to get into second here with 2 away, so now it might just take a single to score that tying run.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 3-1 coming. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
J.D. Martinez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, some pretty anxious moments here at the end, but they wind up stranding the tying run at third base. The winning run was at first. They hold on for the victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Offensively, the Angels tonight relied heavily on the work of this man, Josh Hamilton. Strike opposed, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Angels are winners here, 4-3. Good night from Houston.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Astros, 3 runs on 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.